Oops. Boing! Oh, look at you go! That was a big air there. Oh, good job, lady. Man. Boing! Oh, look at them. Man, this just does not get old. Boing! Whoa! Land on the pillar! No, you missed it. Can we get you on top of the pillar? I said on top of the pillar. Oh, poor thing. Boing! Come on. Boing! Oh, you died. Oh, I love this gun. This gun is the best thing in the world. Alright, so hey guys, so welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're gonna pour some Riven juice into the Larkspur arc gun. Now, I didn't get this Riven myself because, well, arbitrations are not in the best state at the moment. I tried to do a bunch of them, but yeah, it's not happening because there's some really weird stuff going on with arbitrations, and every single public arbitration that I did got bricked by host migration. There's just some really weird stuff happening with arbitrations right now. Like, for example, in a defense arbitration that I did earlier today, we got a host migration. Prior to which the operative was at full health, but after the host migration, the operative was at 5% health and then proceeded to get one shot, failing the mission. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably not getting that Riven today, so I did it the easy way. And I went into trade chat and went, want to buy Larkspur Riven for 1000 platinum, and then proceeded to get buried under an avalanche of people going, me, my Riven is the best, pick me. So I bought one of them, and it was actually really well rolled. It was basically perfect for what I wanted to do. It was also very easy to slot the Riven in. I basically just added a dash for the Riven, and that was it. And the build I ended up running is basically the same as it was before. I just swapped the dual stat mod for the Riven. So I have Rubido lined barrel for damage, dual rounds for multi-shot, barrack scope for crit chance, hollowed bullets for crit damage. Then I really like running ammo chain so I can have the weapon out for as long as possible in atmosphere. And that is followed up by the Riven, a Larkspur Feva-Visicron. This adds a bunch of generic damage, a ton of reload speed, which is super nice because it bumps the reload down to 1.4 seconds, a decent chunk of crit chance as well, which makes the crits far more reliable, and then it has negative puncture, which is basically just a straight up buff because the Larkspur doesn't do any puncture damage. And then for the most part, I'm going to be using Venomous Clip and Electrified Barrel for corrosive. Though of course, if you want to fight the Profit Taker, you would switch Venomous Clip with combustion rounds and beef up the radiation damage instead. Now, while I did lose a decent chunk of status by taking out the dual stat mod, I don't think it actually matters all that much, especially since I replaced it with a crazy amount of damage and more reliable crits. But even without that, the status chance is still really good because of how fast the weapon deals damage and the way it chains around. It's still really good at proccing status. It's also a lot more effective versus the infested, especially the higher tier fossilized ones, because we now have far more corrosive damage and once again more reliable crit. The only faction where this particular setup doesn't work that well are the Corpus, especially the higher tier ones, but that's easily fixable by simply running gas, which is still hilariously broken thanks to the way the weapon chains. And the final damage test we have here is versus the Profit Taker Spider, where I'm running pure radiation. I just juiced it up as much as I could, and the weapon performs admirably now. It wasn't that great before because the Profit Taker, just like the Eidolon, is immune to status effects, so the high status on the weapon doesn't really do that much. And I still consider it to be on the lower end of arc guns when it comes to fighting the Profit Taker, but it's not bad. It's definitely doable even on something like Inaros where you don't have any form of damage multiplication. So if you take this with Chroma, you're gonna delete the spider in a couple of seconds. So there we go, the first fully juiced arc gun, and it just happens to be the Larkspur, which is exactly what I wanted because I love faffing around with the Larkspur in atmosphere. It just feels amazing. I don't necessarily like it too much for the Profit Taker Spider. I would rather use the Imperator Vandal there, or for Arcwing, where I would rather use the Flactus, but for atmosphere, this is absolutely amazing. This is one of the few arc guns where I feel a Riven is actually worth it and not just massive overkill. Because with something like the Velocitus, let's just say, all that really matters on a Riven is crit chance and fire rate. That's it, and it only really matters for the Spider, right? Because you want to fire faster and you want to make your crits more reliable, so you're not doing either all the damage when you crit or no damage when you don't. You want to get the crits as reliable as possible, but you won't really notice it when you're just playing around with it in any other scenario, whereas with the Larkspur you can feel it when you're faffing around the star chart, when you're doing sorties, when you're fighting the Profit Taker, and even when you're doing Arcwing, so that's why I chose the Larkspur to be my first Rivened up arc gun. And I think I've been blabbering for long enough, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you on Monday. Bye bye!